So here we are, watching the first episode.
First episode.
X, doing some commentary for the
XL here, watching the first episode with Alan.
For the documentary.
We're in Alan's room. It's weird.
A bit weird in the bedroom, but sure. Got to work with what you've got. So here's some of the research shots I did.
That was that guard there. Was actually met him later on. Sound.
That was that was
actually grand.
Anyway, so here's some of the setups that we have of shots now. Setups, some of the. So here's kind of more a nod to cinema verite here, trying to get the tension in the opening scene and get myself into.
That was quite tense
as well. Bit tense. I wasn't sure who was going to answer the door. It's kind of more.
Do you like the gaff? What do you think of the gaff?
Yeah, nice. I kind of like.
That was a newish kitchen that they put that in. The folks put in that kitchen, I'd say about
modern architecture and nautical theme, sort of what we were going for.
Yeah, about 2 years ago. It's kind of nice enough, like.
And the kitchen kind of lent to the tension of the introduction, I suppose, the meatiness of.
The old kitchen was just kind of all MDF and pine. I kind of went away from that.
Well, there seems to be, yeah. Well, there's a good nod to modern architecture here, and Brian, of course, who we met and who is getting in on the start of the show to give us some views into your background.
What do you think of Brian?
Yeah, Brian is
off
good.
The record,
it's like a handsome version of you, I guess.
What?
Anyway, so here's
that photo's hilarious. That was
that one. That's probably about 22.
22, right? That was the summer where we all went. Brian, me, and the folks were in went to Wexford, and Brian actually got he got his nads electrocuted jumping over a fence like in the field.
Oh, good. So here's some kind of more of the urban shots that I wanted to get in. Kind of.
Look, they still play up.
Well, okay, that's neither here nor there about the show. So here's kind of here nor there. So this is kind of a long shot.
He comes across well on the camera, like, but he is.
No, he's
kind of a know-it-all.
He'd be a good subject in himself, really. But obviously, we've got you for now. So here's some of the kind of really. There's a crane shot that I like to employ every now and again, a kind of low down crane shot looking up.
Yeah.
Kind of, just to kind of catch the dynamism there, like
that was nice.
Shots.
See that bit?
Yeah. We need to get as much of that as possible, which is going to be coming more in next episodes.
It was a shame you didn't get some shots in the garden.
Well,
did you have a look out the window?
Yeah, I just thought your mum wouldn't appreciate us on the putting green out the back, really.
Yeah.
And there's
stupid putting green.
Some roll shots and Miles kind of getting in the way. And these are kind of more of the action shots again that I wanted to employ, and so we kind of tried to hang back a little bit.
This is mad by the bells.
Yeah.
This is some laugh, but
this is just before the Zorro, the kind of when you explained us the legend of Zorro and parkour connection to us.
Yeah.
And the history of the fish of Shannon.
Yeah. That was have you seen that? The Legend of Zorro.
Yeah, with Antonio Banderas.
Yeah,
one of my
Captain Zeta-Jones.
Yeah, one of my favourites.
Serious?
Yeah. Oh, so here we are, and this is kind of a kind of off-kilter shot. That computer noise always gets me a little bit. This is when you were trying to get some golden food before we started the long journey.
This is a great garage.
Yeah.
They were unbelievably sound in there.
Yeah, nice crowd.
And Mace as well, always great. Always great for golden food.
I don't think we should say the name of unless Mace would be sponsoring us.
Yeah.
But don't say names of brands for anyway.
Yeah, but they're really sound in there.
They were sound.
That the grub is brilliant. Like I've always found them to be really. They have a good selection.
Fence shot there, and there's the sleeping shot, and the kind of reflective sleeping shot. So when you're life looking in on death and sleep and that sort of thing. And there's kind of then the reawakening.
Life looking in on death.
Our death looking in on life. And then Ian trying to be funny. And this is kind of more.
I took a slash as well later on. They didn't put that in.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That XL garage is great. I thought that was a really nice touch, you know.
Yeah.
There's a few of them around.
Yeah.
There's actually a shop near my gaff. XL shop.
Oh yeah. Is that where you got the name?
No.
So here's kind of more of the contemplative mood of the story and kind of getting into the philosophies of you and I guess of the whole story. But
That was nice.
dad,
It was beautiful. Sunset in Ireland.
yeah, my dad wasn't too happy about the fags.
Yeah.
Sure.
Snared.
I suppose cinema verite, you've got to keep it real.
Yep.
So here's more garden shots and close-ups of Brian's face and some of the gushers from nighttime where Ian wouldn't stick
These are mad.
The lights.
Yeah, the gaps.
The lighting I like to employ is kind of generally natural or else neon.
Yeah. I love it. I'd love to have if I had my own gaff now, I'd have it totally covered in stuff.
Yeah, you didn't have much in your folks' gaff.
Nah.
Not even like a glowing snowman or anything. Oh, this is so when you were telling us about your school tour in Berlin,
yeah.
That was kind of
Man,
interesting
that was mental.
story.
Yeah, I actually got when we were there, I got trapped in the jacks.
Yeah.
When the lads, there was a tour going down to Auschwitz, but
the concentration camp, Nazi concentration camp.
Yep. But I kind of wasn't that upset about it, you know.
But missing the
lads
trip.
were kind of pretty upset when I came back. Like,
Yeah. It's
I had a
dark.
mad time. Just played Noughts and Crosses.
In the jacks.
Yeah.
Anyway, so here's more of the kind of
DJ Pulse. This is a great track by. It's actually Pulse and Tango.
Yeah, big drum and bass from early 90s.
Yeah.
And here's kind of more of what I was hoping your
What's the song
garage
again?
would be. This is kind of David Lynch-esque with the
Let the Hustlers Play.
Let the Hustlers Play.
Yeah.
So like the pillars and the lighting really kind of lent itself to the mood of the shot.
Yeah.
And maybe if we could have got an old Lynch-esque flashing light bulb might have
Mick
been
Lynch.
good. Mick Lynch. Or, no, David Lynch, not Mick Lynch.
She's. Look at this.
This is
I love that. You actually caught her with the gloves. She's the only one who wears the. That's it.
That's it. 7 minutes.
Cool.
7 minutes of heaven. Hope you enjoyed that. Hang on for
Thanks
the
for
next
listening.
one. Yeah, cheers. We're
Bye,
just going
bye.
to have a few more gats in the bedroom and head out into Coppers maybe.
Smell you later.
Take it easy.